Hello everyone, this is Luna, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the Showdown art to continue. I actually had to restart the emulator because the last recording, well, the last video was weird, so I deleted it, and now I'm starting over. I just got finished eating something. Yeah, I was finally annoyed into eating. People were like, eat! And I was like, okay, I know, I'll eat. And now I've eaten something. Anyway, guys, let's begin. After 3 months of G-Quest tournaments, we've reached a really exciting moment. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're starting our grand finale. We wanted to say thank you to all of you who've participated in the event. Well done to all the card fighters who fought valiantly. And for those who've earned 50 points on your stamp cards, you have earned the title of Generation Master. Congratulations, everyone! And not only that, we have one team who managed an incredible achievement. They've earned more points than anyone else, and they've succeeded in winning every single tournament in the quest. Team Try 3. Well done on a truly amazing feat. Congratulations. Alright everyone, I'm sure none of you want the G-Quest to end, so we have a treat. How would you like to see some more of Team Try 3? Ladies and gents, here for you in a special tournament of our own. Wait, what? Ladies and gents, here for you in a special tournament of their own. The ultimate stage of the G-Quest, in which the champions, Team Try 3, will face off against the Dream Team, put together by the Promotion Association. Murmur, murmur, whisper, whisper. Exactly which players will make up this dream team will be kept a secret until the day of the event, which will be held in two what? Are you, I don't know what to say. Okay, well guys, I'm going to have to restart the emulator, which is stupid because I just did that, but sure. I'm muting it. Although, did I mute it during those other videos I made? I'm not sure. I do know though that there was a copyright error found, and before I uploaded that video, I deleted it. Now, I'm not sure if YouTube is going to care about the fact that I deleted it, because apparently, even if you delete a video with copyright issues, YouTube can still ban you for it. And because there's no video on the platform anymore and that video was deleted, you can't just be like, I want to appeal this. You can't appeal a deleted video. And I'm not even sure how YouTube is able to destroy you for a video that's been deleted. But apparently they can do that, and they have. And I'm just like, why? If the video's been deleted, what's the point? And the point is YouTube just hates certain people. And I'm just like, dear God, is it going to hate me? I sure hope not. I mean, I'm barely doing anything. All I'm doing is uploading a bunch of card game videos. It's just me playing card games and saying some card shit here and there. But I don't think I'm that bad. And I do know that I've vented quite a while. I know I've vented a bit here and there. But in my situation, can you possibly blame me? I'm not looking to destroy anyone's life here. I'm just saying, sometimes I have to vent. And I don't really have enough people that can actually understand. And I mean, I could change that, but I'm just like, I don't really want anyone to be forced into listening to me vent. anyone watching me, anyone listening to me in a video can just stop watching if they're getting tired of my venting. And I think that's better as opposed to just going to some random vent channel on, say, Discord and trying to vent about something I've already vented about 1,000 times. But fortunately, I do have a couple people that can understand somewhat that have stuck around for all of this bullshit. And there are more than that if you count non-physical beings. But most people don't, so I guess I'm going to have to just avoid counting them. And I can't even give you a possible... I can't even tell you how many people there are, honestly. Non-physical beings, well, I've got... I don't know the amount I'm in contact with, to be honest. I haven't counted because there are just so many. There are just so many. I mean, I've got a lot of activity going on upstairs. Who do you think I'm talking to? Sometimes no one, but other times I am. Some people tell me to stop being so loud. Other people tell me to actually eat something. Some of them tell me it's time to take my meds. You know, normal stuff. Anyway, I'm going to turn the music back on. This is really stupid. I had to reopen the emulator again. Well, this isn't even the first time I've had to do this. I mean, I once closed the emulator and reopened it for a video in the past, and I still had to reopen the emulator not long after. I like the outfit that Rummy Labyrinth are wearing. They look like very nice outfits. Just my opinion, though. Okay, give me a second to get back to where I was. I'm honestly not sure. Okay, hold on. Okay, they're going to face off against the Dream Team. Alright. Exactly which players will make up this Dream Team will be kept a secret until the day of the event, which will be held in 2 weeks' time. Right here at the headquarters of the Promotion Association. Team Tri-3, will you join us in the ultimate stage? Will you accept the challenge? Of course we accept. And then it's time to begin the serious stuff. The night before the showdown. And now that we're entering the ultimate stage, Ryazu Myojin will take advantage of the situation. He's going to use the tournament to summon his final unit from Cray. Are you sure about that? That it's the final unit? From what we can confirm so far, we believe there are a total of 12 Depend cards in existence. They're based on the Chinese zodiac, by the way. Yes, the Chinese zodiac. I'm not as familiar with the Chinese zodiac for obvious reasons. But I do happen to know that I'm a monkey, according to the zodiac sign for, well, you know. I obviously have a better understanding of Western astrology as compared to Chinese astrology, but I have an appreciation for both. Okay, so they have 4 of the Depend cards, and Myojin has 8. That's... oh shit. Oh my god. Chrono, you need to get those 8 back. They must be so miserable, that's bad. However, of the 8 belonging to him, we have evidence to suggest that 1 Depend card was already summoned before the G-Quest began. Of the 7 that remain in Myojin's possession, we know he used G-Quest events to awaken 6. The ultimate stage is his chance to make a clean sweep. At the same time, the event is also our chance to locate him and put a stop to his plans. We're going to take as much advantage of the Ultimate Stride card fight as he is. With the accumulated power of the Plan G participants, we will force him out of his hiding place. If this is the Gears crisis, I want to hear your thoughts. Can we trust Team Tri-3 enough Can we trust Tri-3 enough to bring them on board with everything or not? They lack experience. If we're looking at pure ability, then everyone in this room is way more suited to doing this than they are. However, it's worth the risk. Let me tell you why. Look at the way they've improved in such a short time. Far more than we could have imagined. I feel they've got great potential, and they certainly have the drive to achieve their objectives. If anyone can do it, they can. Take a look at their teamwork. They've got a better track record than some of us. Oh shit! Well, Miwa's not wrong. And Kai and Misaki and Kamui are just like, Kai is implied to be responding, but honestly, only Kamui and Misaki are obvious about it. They're just like, they are acting like they know that shade's being thrown at them. Yeah, well, Kamui, maybe if you weren't part of the... he obviously learned from that. I think I can move on. Then it's decided. Team Tri-3 is our choice to face the final challenge. We'll activate the Gears Crisis at the same time as the start of the Ultimate Stage event. Dear God. Hey, I was thinking about tomorrow, but there's something I need to talk to you guys about. It's about my father. You remember he died when I was 4? He was a Vanguard card fighter too. He died when you were... Oh my God. That's depressing. Like, seriously, he was so young. And then I also think about the Vanguard units and how people were talking about, like cries and stuff. And I'm pretty sure those noises were the Vanguard units. And I'm just like, they're in so much pain. They're suffering. That's... Oh my God, that's so bad. But I also I'm over here like, dear God. You lost your parent when you were... That sucks. Yeah, well, Chrono was placed in an orphanage, which suggests that both of his parents are not around anymore. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens when someone is sent to an orphanage. Their parents are either not around or they're not allowed to parent. And I'm pretty sure that... Let's move on. And apparently, he was connected to Ryozu Myojin in some way. My father was involved in Myojin's research. While doing that, he was involved in some sort of accident. However, the only people who know the details of what actually happened that day are my father and Myojin. Okay, if your father is dead, Chrono, then he no longer knows what happened because he's dead. So that would mean that the only people that actually know the details It's just one person, it's Myojin. Unless, of course, you think that maybe he's still alive. In which case, I'd like to hear your argument for that, Chrono. What are you saying? It wasn't an accident? Myojin deliberately got rid of your father? That's called murder. He should be arrested for murder. Gion! Who is she addressing here? Gion or me, and which of us is worse? I mean, I'm the one that outright said it, so... I mean, honestly. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. This whole thing may be connected to the relationship my father had with Myojin. I don't think father is normally capitalized in this context. Just saying. What? Why am I Oh my god, that was so bad. Let's continue. And if that's the case, if it's a personal thing, I'd understand if you didn't want to get involved. They're stubborn. They're very stubborn, and I think that's a team trait. That everyone on this team is very, very stubborn. It doesn't matter to me. I'm in. Although it was Ace who led the takeover of the Keep-Up business. Behind the scenes, it was all Myojin's doing. Yeah. That's rough. He was using our company for the sole purpose of financing his other activities. How on earth did you find out about that? Well, there were a number of clues. Point is, Myojin was responsible. He took over our company. He's amassed a huge amount of power, greater than we first thought. And I think you'd be surprised who else is in on it. What do you mean? Ace is just a disguise for none other than of Rumi Labyrinth. Yes, of Rumi Labyrinth is actually Ace. So, yeah. You're not serious. He couldn't be I saw it with my 2 eyes. I didn't want that to be true, Tokoha. But I saw it with my 2 eyes. And when I saw it and realized that I couldn't... when I realized I could no longer be like, I don't think so, I doubt. She probably just has a twin or something. Finally, I was forced to confront the truth. And when I was, my ex and I had an argument. And I know I keep bringing him up, but he's really the only person I was able to play Vanguard against. And he is part of the reason why some of this series was just... I mean, it's kind of intertwined in a sense. Because he caused me a lot of pain and a lot of suffering, but, well, I wasn't much better, to be honest. I did my own fair share of stupid shit during that relationship. And I also did things that I'm not proud of. I've done some toxic shit, including playing some of the same cards in response. Yeah, I've done a lot of shit that's very awful and bad. And I'm just like, I don't want to say that, but also if anyone's going to use that shit against me, I may as well say it myself. So people are aware that I'm not like that anymore, and hopefully will never be again. I mean, without my medication, we just don't know what I'm like, do we? But yeah, Tokoha, I didn't want to believe it at first either. And that's why my ex and I had an argument about it, because I didn't believe him. And he thought something was... He just didn't understand my conflict regarding that. And I didn't tell him what I was going through because there was no way in hell I was going to do that. After some of the other shit he's done to me up to that point. I mean, first off, I was in the middle of something that was known for getting people ridiculed. And two, I just didn't want him to know because he was kind of critical about some of my other issues. And I've already voiced some of them, and he was just like, I didn't feel like he was very supportive, so I didn't tell him anything about this. But I wasn't able to actually leave his ass until years later after this season had ended. Long after this entire situation was put behind me. Yeah, it took a while, but I finally had the strength to do it. And I know exactly why. Because the reality of living with him would be far worse than how things are now. But yeah. Starting an argument with me because I didn't believe that Ace was on was kind of stupid. It was dumb. And also that night I realized that I probably have depression. And that was the night I decided to get back on antidepressants. When I told my ex that I think I actually am depressed, he thought I was lying to him the entire time. No, that's called me being mistaken. Being wrong isn't the same thing as lying. I didn't realize that I was depressed. Ugh. He doesn't seem to know the difference between a lie and just being mistaken and wrong. Anyway, now I'm on antidepressants. Let's continue. I hate to say it, but it's true. I hate to say it, but it's true. Make no mistake, Ace's true identity is Alm. What about Luna? Surely she can't be in on it too. No way. No, as far as I can figure out, it doesn't look like she's part of it. However, Rummy Labyrinth was created by the Promotion Association. It's hard to imagine there's no connection at all. It's hard to imagine there's no connection at all. What are you suggesting? There's no way Rummy Labyrinth is working for Myojin. It's impossible. Luna looks up to and she's always trying to do her best. I didn't want to believe it either, Tokoha. I know your pain. I know. Alm's hardworking, down to earth. She doesn't always wear her heart on her sleeve. Well, of course she doesn't. You shouldn't do that. That's dangerous. Unless, of course, you're able to handle the danger, in which case, go ahead. Sorry, I just can't seem to get my head around this. I couldn't either, by the way, which is part of the argument. It was part of the argument, which is dumb. If Alm's really following orders from Myojin, then there must be a good reason for it. Well, Tokoha isn't wrong. But, you know, I kind of realized that the signs were there from the very beginning. And when I realized what I did earlier in this... When I realized what I did earlier in this arc, I was just like... Shit. Oh, shit. I felt like a total dumbass. But also, I felt worse because I was like, this isn't a spoiler, is it? I think it's okay to mention this, right? And then I said it, and then later I realized, shit. Why did I say that? You've got a point. If so, I want to know what it is. What exactly is going on? Especially if it means that... Alm and Luna are suffering. I really hope you're right, Tokoha. But we need to find out the truth. If we're honest, we all have our own reasons. This isn't just our problem, Chrono. It's ours. Alright then. Hello there. Okay for me to come in? Christopher Lowe? I'd heard that you were in Japan, but why are you here? We can get into that later. First, there's something I need to do. You did a pretty good job on this. If I was grading you, I'd give you a pass, but this transfer speed isn't good enough. While you guys are busy narrowing down the whereabouts of Myojin, he will have already summoned his final unit with all the strike force he's gathered. You guys need an upgrade. You're in the capable hands of the resident genius, Christopher Lowe. Stop interfering. Wait, Asaka. He is right. Our system isn't fast enough right now. We need to increase our attack speed, and this upgrade will make it 10 times faster. It wouldn't be fair to let you guys do all the heavy lifting. What can I do to help? There must be something around here. Are you sure? You'd be taking a big risk with your position at the promotion association, and not to mention the danger you'd be putting yourself in. Yeah, I think Mamoru is considering a new job, you know? Just saying. Then again, I'm not actually sure what happens to him after all of this. Well, you've used that warning on me before. It's very sweet of you to worry about me like that. And the shipping has begun! I'm not shipping them, but I mean, if anyone was going to ship them, this line does make a very good, moving on. And just because we didn't know what was going on, that's no excuse. Just because we didn't know what was going on, that's no excuse. We must bear some of the responsibility for Myojin. No matter how dangerous, it's my duty to see that situation. No matter how dangerous, it's my duty to see that this situation is resolved. Very well. From time to time when we fought, I thought about you and your commitment. There's no one else willing to put everything on the line for Vanguard like you. And that is why I'm doing this. You give me too much credit. I don't know about that. When the day of the ultimate stage comes, the final unit will be summoned. Everything we've prepared for will be in place. Everything but me, that is. I won't give up. I'll make sure my heart's desire will come true at last. Look at me. I'm the singing and dancing announcer shout. Hey, yo! What the hell are you doing, Luna? Luna, you goofball. Thanks for the laugh. Luna and make a cute couple, just saying. I'd play Cupid for them. Yo, try 3, you're here. What are you doing here? We thought we'd come and cheer you on. Here you are, the team who always fought over the silliest things, and who couldn't even agree on a name. And you made it. Woo! Okay, I'm so bad with that, but to be fair, I'm not the most, I don't express excitement very often, to be completely honest. I mean, fighting over silly things is what children do. I mean, they're not the youngest children out there, but they're still pretty young, and it's not weird for them to argue over weird shit. Meanwhile, I was in a relationship, and I'm just like, we're fully grown adults, arguing about stupid shit, even dumber than anything these 3 have ever argued about. Dear God. Listen, don't you dare embarrass us out there. Of course we won't. If you like Vanguard, you're going to love this next event, as we present to you the ultimate stage. And here to open the show for us, we are Rummy Labyrinth. What are you doing backstage, Koji? Shouldn't you be out there watching? I don't need you to tell me that. Our preparations are now complete. We're counting on you. Yeah, we'll be fine. System all clear. Activating Gears Crisis now. Stride Force injection. Building up speed. 6.7. 7. Cough, cough. With this, we can finally start our journey into a whole new world. A completely new future is about to begin. One that is guided by Vanguard. It is one of my greatest regrets that you are not able to understand that, Rive. I opposed you for good reason, Myojin. Sorry for all the trouble while you were overseas. In the end, we needed you to investigate what happened. It's okay if it's for Vanguard. I was able to clear up the problem. All I need now is for you to give the command, and we'll go ahead and begin. I didn't do this on my own. It was everyone working together that made it possible. Thank you, appreciated. The power of the imagination is what drives card fighters everywhere. With the use of Fika, that power is converted to Stride Force. Then, through the gear system, it is transmitted across the world. The gear system is in operation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and will never stop. The control system is under the command of Myojin. So there was no way we could interfere with it without getting caught. The control system is under the command of Myojin. So there is no way we could interfere with it without getting caught. Our only solution is to destroy Gears. This program will converge and amplify an incredibly large amount of Stride Force and pour it into the Gears system. This overload will cause Gears to crash, forcing it to cease functioning. With this program, only the Stride Force of the summoned units can be observed. And that is the precise location we'll find Ryuzu Myojin. Let's go! Introducing our contestants, who have a perfect record of wins in the G-Quest, Team Tri-3. And now their opponents, these players, come to us, having battled through some of the most legendary card fights in history. Team Quadrifoglio, Team Quadrifoglio, Team Q4. All right, and that was a lot, and I definitely significantly increased the length of this video, but you know, I'm supposed to be having fun, guys, and sometimes I have fun discussing dark shit. Anyway, in the next video, we begin the final chapter of the arc. The final chapter of the season. Chapter 18.